So we're talking with Steve Guilford from AsterionDB about the platform that they've built. And thanks a lot for helping me, just get together to review some of this. But I got to ask you, Steve, your product, AsterionDB, it's built as a platform that merges unstructured data into the Oracle database. But there's more to it than that from what I've seen. This product has significant security implications. Can you boil those down for us?
Yeah, certainly, Scott. Thank you. So first off, AsterionDB moves all of your user data files out of the file system into the database. And we can handle any kind of unstructured data. So that means all of your user data files, PDFs, images, video, audio, DICOM objects, everything. And we use a keyword tagging mechanism to describe and locate the objects. And so this means that we don't have to rely on static file names anymore. And we also don't use subdirectories. And so that's really the first thing to understand. The files go into the database. We don't need static file names anymore. And we don't have any user data files in the file system, and ransomware is kind of out of luck. They don't know what to do.
But wait, how do you access the files then?
So AsterionDB has an API that allows you to generate a file name dynamically on the fly, 128 characters of gobbledygook. And so generating a file name now is really a transaction.
Interesting. So what's next?
Well, it may not seem obvious at first, but if you've got all of your data in one place, you're probably going to want all of your logic there too. It really is the most efficient thing that you could do. That's also something that AsterionDB does and can show others how to do. AsterionDB is a system where all the business logic is in the database, and that has another really big implication. So now you can treat all of your business logic just like you treat your data and subject it to the same security policies and everything else that the database does for you, like backup, restore, replication, and so forth. And by making it such that the DBA has to update the business logic, we totally stop hackers from injecting their logic into your system. And so we don't have any kind of apparatus laying around that hackers can utilize to exploit.
Wow. So what does that do to the middle tier?
Really, what that does is it turns the middle tier, since it doesn't have any resources anymore, it just turns it into an elastic security isolation layer.
Okay. But then how do our programs work with files with the data in the database? Can you just show us?
Yeah, I can. I'll have to share my screen. Okay. Yes, Scott, here we have a PDF in AsterionDB. I'm going to pull this up, and we have a gateway which we can generate file names. And you can see how we can govern how the file name is used. So we're going to generate a one-time use file name right here. You can see it doesn't carry any identifying information whatsoever. We press the button, and it's going to come up in a PDF viewer program. And we have not modified this program whatsoever. And it is able to interact with AsterionDB and with your objects and your assets in the database seamlessly. And most programs will work off the shelf like that. And so here you see that I generated the file name for one-time use only. And if I try and open it again a second time, I'll get shut down.
So will most programs work?
Most programs will work.
Great. Well, Steve, thank you. Well, Tim, Paul, all of you, thank you very much. This is great. I can't wait to get back to you once I get a copy of this video.
Thank you so much, Scott. We really appreciate your help.
You got it.